Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus 70 Challenge, and today we have Road Trip, and I was completely wrong about what Road Trip was going to be. I figured it was a classic Disney animated short. It is not. Well, to be fair, I should have known because normally I put the name of the focus character after the title of it. Like if it was something with Donald Duck, it would be the title, and then Donald Duck animated short on my list, and it did not say that. So Road Trip turns out to be a animated series of shorts, 1 minute long each, 15 episodes. So I watched all of them. Yeah. It's actually the various Disney animated families. We start with Kif, then we follow Primos, and we do, of course, Big City Greens with Cricket, and just everybody else. So it's the first story. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing, obviously, but they focus on 3 different types of road trips. The first is with Kif and his school buddies all going to a field trip to Chairsburg. Yeah. The second one is Primos with the family heading off to a Sailor Twift concert. Traffic isn't on their side. So, yeah, I didn't say that wrong. It's Sailor Twift. She's big on sea shanties. Kids love that. The third one is Big City Greens, and they're heading off to CrobblinCon. Yes, CrobblinCon just happens to be a very popular thing in Big City Greens. I haven't watched all the episodes. I've watched a few, but I don't know if Crobblins have been mentioned before. I imagine they might have. But it's basically a Comic-Con parody. Oh, and there's also a Latte Con happening on the same trip, which is why their favorite barista comes along. So, a minute each. It took me, honestly, probably less than 15 minutes because I skipped to the next episode as soon as it ended. And yeah, it was just, it's all good, silly fun. People who already know these cartoons, these characters, hey, you can't say you've watched all of them until you watch these. So it's a nice little spin-off. They more than likely ran each of these on various nights during the commercials, or around the commercials between episodes of other stuff on Disney Channel or Disney XD or something like that. But here's your chance to watch them all in one pile. Honestly, this could have been made into 3 individual 5-minute shorts, but hey, why not 15 1-minute shorts? So that's all I can really tell you about that. If you're a fan of any of these cartoons, Kif, Primos, or Big City Greens, yeah, you'll want to watch this. It's more wacky fun with all of them. Now, tomorrow is a big day. It's a big anniversary day. It is my 2200th. 22nd hundredth? It's 2200 episodes. It's a lot. And as I said yesterday, this might be the last 100 anniversary of this series, because I am running out of things. Yes, I know what's coming up in the next few months. As I'm adding, as I find out new stuff, keeps getting added over October, November, December, and I'll add those to the list in January. And I don't know how much we'll get in January to take us even past the end of March. So yeah, we're going to be, probably by the time the end of this year comes, it'll be around 100 episodes, maybe a little less. And being that there's 90 to 92 days in every quarter when I reset the list, if we might make it to 2300, which is at the end of March. My goal would be to make it all the way to May, at least May 4th, because I know we'll have new stuff there. But because considering that the very first episode of this series was started with The Mandalorian on day 0, so technically today was our 2200 episode, but numerically, tomorrow, we're going to be watching this. 110. 110 corresponds with, on my spreadsheet, because I'm a big nerd, what are the odds that it's a documentary or a docu-series or a reality show? Does this count as a reality show? Yes, it does. Yes, it's a reality show. Disney has been going the way of filling up its roster of new shows with reality shows that deal with cooking or housing or moms and their dancing children. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of reality TV shows, but I do like architecture. I do like how things are built and put together. Like they had the insane pools the other day, maybe a week or so ago. It could be longer. I lose track of time when I do this. And I like the kind of build to those, how they build those pools. It's pretty interesting. This is also a little interesting because it's about economy of space and making it still useful. This is Tiny House Hunters. Now, I am going to assume that the houses are tiny, not the people. If there were little tiny people who build houses, that is a completely different series and is still entertaining. But I have a feeling these are people who are just common-sized. There might be some little ones too, I don't know. But commonly sized people who build tiny houses. Just gotta figure out where the adjective lands. Tiny house hunter. Oh, they're hunting. They're not building them. They're hunting for them. They're shopping for tiny houses. This is a whole different thing now. They could be tiny people hunting for tiny houses. Confusing. Tiny House Hunters is what we're watching next in the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with our 22nd 100 episode.